What is up everyone, welcome back to another video. Now this is just going to be my end of month vlog for February, and basically it's just a video where I talk about everything I've watched in the past month. So sort of mini little reviews if you like, for films that I've watched that I didn't really get to talk about on the channel. But I will mention the films that I do talk about on the channel, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to check them reviews out. So it's basically just a nice free talking video without any editing apart from a few images that I'm going to put up for the films I talk about. But basically just the Blu-rays, everything I've watched on Netflix and my cinema visits. So I think there's 20 films I've watched this month and 2 TV series. So yeah, I won't spend too long on them. Now I'm sorry about my voice. I went to a concert last night, so I was singing very loudly and my voice is just a little bit hoarse. So I do apologise for that, so try and bear with me. Now, I'm also going to talk about something in a little bit in the middle of the video, just a little plan I've got for the channel, and I'll also say what I'm planning on going to see and reviewing in March. So that'll be towards the end of the video. So let's just start with what I watched this month. Now, on the 1st of February, I went to go and see Queen and Slim. Wasn't a bad film. Decent drama movie, and if you want to see my full thoughts on that, please click the link below and there'll be a review there. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Daniel Kaluuya done well. Jodie Turner-Smith was fantastic. Honestly, it's a really good film. Check it out. The next movie I watched was the Blu-ray of Oculus. Now, this is so underrated. It really is. I think it came out at the same time as another horror movie, and everyone went to see that. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been a Ouija, but I might be wrong. Mike Flanagan made this. I'm not his biggest fan, but to me, this is definitely his best movie. Better than Doctor Sleep, in my opinion. But yeah, it's honestly, it's about a mirror that everywhere it goes, people die. So if it's in someone's house, it'll wipe the whole family out. And basically, the main girl in this, Karen, she's off Jumanji, Karen Gillan, is it? She was really good in this film, you know, and honestly, it's a really, really good horror movie. If you love your horror, you will enjoy this. Trust me. So, the next movie I watched was Uncut Gems. Now, out of all the films I watched this month, the ones that I didn't see, this was my favourite one. My pick of the month, if you like. And there is a film that's better than that I watched this month, but I had already seen it. So I'll get to that in a minute. But for a movie that I hadn't seen and took me by total surprise, well, not total surprise because it got a lot of good reviews. It was, you know, something that really I'd never seen before, the way it was made and stuff. And it's the Marmite film. My fiance hated it, but I absolutely loved it, and I've seen a few other people say they love it, and a few other people say they didn't like it, so it's not for everyone, but I thought it was fantastic, I really did. Adam Sandler in a more serious role, the guy can offer a lot more if he does more of these roles. I do enjoy his comedy though. The next movie I watched was Parasite. Oh, by the way, Uncut Gems review below, if I didn't mention that. Next movie I watched was Parasite. It's probably my most viewed review. For some reason, it was probably because I reviewed it around the Oscars, or just before the Oscars. And I did say in that review that I don't know if it'll win Best Picture, but maybe it should win it, because it's half genius, that film. I just don't think it's a 10 out of 10, or as amazing as everyone's been saying, but it is a very, very solid film, a very good film. So, if you want to check my full thoughts on that, please check below. There's a playlist below. It'll just be a playlist of all my movie reviews. The next movie I watched, TV show I finished, Black Mirror Season 4. Fantastic. We'll come back to that in a minute though. The next movie I watched was Birds of Prey. Just a fun popcorn movie really. Nothing too serious, but an entertaining film. Margot Robbie was fantastic as Harley Quinn. I recommend that. It's a very good film. It's a standalone movie for Harley Quinn, and she was the best thing about Suicide Squad. So, yeah, I don't blame them for making that at all. Now, the next movie I watched was probably the worst movie I watched this month, and that is House by the Cemetery. Arrow release. You know what? I like old horror, old cheesy horror, even if it's especially if it's from the 80s and stuff. I can appreciate it, but this was just so boring, honestly. Even if you're a die-hard horror fan, I would not recommend this. It's just, does what it says in the tin. It's about a house in the cemetery where all bad things happen, but it's not good. It looked good on what Arrow had done with it, but it's just not a good film at all, honestly. Did not like it at all. The next movie I watched, and I expected to really dislike this film, but I loved it. Well, no, I didn't love it. But it was better than I thought it would be, and that is Jigsaw, because I watched part 7, did not like part 7 at all, but I am a fan of the franchise, and I'd heard so many bad things about this film, but I really liked it. So yeah, got Spiral coming out soon. Seen the trailer for that, but I will talk about that in a minute. So yeah, I recommend Jigsaw if you like the Saw movies. Next film I watched was Underwater. I think it was only on for about a week in my local cinema, and I caught it on the last day. I went on a Thursday night on my own to watch it. I didn't like it. It was okay, you know what I mean? I didn't really enjoy it that much though. But I do have a review for that down below if you want to check it out. The next movie I watched, it was high on my 2020 most anticipated films list, and I'll leave a review for that down below if you want to check it out. But I weren't expecting to like it, to be honest, and that was Sonic the Hedgehog, because video game movies just aren't great, are they, apart from Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. But I think this can go in the top 3 with them two now. But I do have a full review on that if you want to check it out. The next movie I watched, when I said before Uncut Gems was the best film I watched that I hadn't seen, this is the best movie I watched all month, but I had already seen this, and it is Joker. Got the 4K. Fantastic. Can't say much more about it, because I think a lot of people have seen this now anyway, but I'm doing a DVD Blu-ray update on my next video where I talk about all the Blu-rays I bought, so I'll talk more in depth about that on that video if you want to check it out. But yeah, Joker. The next movie I watched was a treat for horror fans. It's a foreign film, so if you can't deal with subtitles, sorry about that, but that is Raw. This is about a girl who's a vegetarian and she eats meat for the first time and suddenly gets a taste for flesh. It's a very strange film, but highly recommend it. A unique movie, but in a good way. Oh yeah, Raw, not bad at all. Next movie I watched, started chipping away at my Universal Monster box set. Next movie I watched was The Mummy. I've seen Dracula and Frankenstein before that a few months ago, but got to The Mummy now. I didn't like Dracula. I did like Frankenstein, so I thought maybe they're going to get better, but I did not like The Mummy at all. I just thought it was boring, really boring film. Just couldn't get into it at all. The next movie I watched was, where are we, sorry? The Boy, because Brahms The Boy 2 is coming out. So I decided to watch the first one, so I could go in the cinema and watch that, because me and my fiance love horror. Couldn't find it anywhere, and Last Chance Saloon, I just typed it in on YouTube, and lo and behold, it's on YouTube. So if you want to check it out, go and type it in. But yeah, I liked it. I'd heard so many bad things about it, and it actually surprised me. I enjoyed The Boy, but it's the last 20 minutes it lost itself a little bit. And a lot of horror films do tend to do that, don't they? But it wasn't bad. The next movie I watched was The Call of the Wild. I had no plans to go and see this at all, but after watching the trailer a couple of times, I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. Didn't expect to hate the CGI on the main dog, but actually it didn't bother me too much. And I do have a full review for that if you want to check it down below. Next movie I watched was Brahms The Boy 2. I wish they'd just call it The Boy 2, but whatever. Not as good as the first one. wasn't great, but I still had a little bit of enjoyment out of it because I appreciate any type of horror film really, but it just wasn't great. But I can watch films like that, whether you will or not, I don't know. But I do have a review for that down below if you want to check that out. So the next movie I watched, another Blu-ray, was the Arrow version of The Hills Have Eyes, the original. Not bad. The third act is definitely its strongest point, but I do prefer the remake, I'm not gonna lie. This is just a little bit dated now, but I can appreciate how good it was for the time and stuff. But basically it's about a family who break down in the middle of the outback in America, and these people in the hills are trying to kill them, basically. Come down, try and kill them, and basically they want to eat them because they're cannibals, so... It's not a bad film. I think you've all heard of that one. The next thing I watched, I said I would come back to this. It was Black Mirror season 5. Probably the most consistent out of all the seasons because every episode was fantastic. Wouldn't say they were my best episodes, but they'll probably be high on the list. And I just hope they make more of it because it can go on forever, that show, I think, because everyone is different. It's not continuing a story. They're their own standalone stories and they're not linked apart from one episode here and there might link a couple. That's it. Honestly, watch Black Mirror, it's great. I'm debating whether to do a top 10 episode or a full ranking of every episode next week on the channel or this week, so look out for that. I'll probably do a ranking of everyone though, because why not? But look out for that video. Where are we? The next film I watched was back to this box set, and it was The Invisible Man 1933, in preparation for the new Invisible Man movie coming out. And you know what? I was shocked because I loved it. And I weren't expecting nothing because 2 of the films out of the 4 films I've seen in this box set were not good. Look, I appreciate what they were like for the time and stuff, but they're just not for me. Dracula and The Mummy just weren't for me at all, but The Invisible Man was great. You know, he had lots of great one-liners and stuff, and honestly, we'll start with a trail of terror, a couple of murders here and there. Just fantastic, honestly. Check that out. So I'm looking forward to watching the next 4 films in this box set now, because that's revitalised my hope a little bit. But really enjoyed The Invisible Man. And the next movie I watched was Dark Waters with Mark Ruffalo in it. A film that everyone should see. Basically about water in this little village getting poisoned by this big company. But you need to watch it because it's relevant to everyone on the planet. Trust me, you'll see what I mean if you watch it. I just feel like the film's going to get overlooked a little bit, which is a shame. But I do have a review for that. If you want to click that down below to the link. The next movie I watched was Insidious Chapter 3, mainly because Lee Whannell directed that film, and he directed The Invisible Man, which has just come out, so I wanted to prepare myself to see what his movies are all about, and it was better than the second one. You know, I really didn't expect much. I just thought, oh, they're milking the franchise now, but he's done a good job of that film. Really enjoyed it, and it's on Netflix at the minute if you want to check it out. Yeah, I recommend Insidious 3, and I'm looking on watching the 4th one. My fiance really wants to watch it, so I'll probably watch that in the next week or 2. Maybe even tonight, who knows. The last film I watched this month was The Invisible Man, directed by Lee Whannell. Now, I do have a review for that down below, but I absolutely loved the film. One of the best films I've seen this year, and I just thought it brought something totally fresh to the horror genre. So if you want to check my review for that, the link is down below and you can hear my full thoughts on it. Now, as well as being a big movie nerd, I'm also a gamer, and I've been playing 3 games this month, but I've been playing this one since December. December, because I got it for Christmas, and it's Need for Speed Heat. The main reason I got this, I just needed an arcade racing fix, and what better than Need for Speed if you want an arcade racing fix. I put about 50 hours into this game, but I needed a break from it because I don't like saying this word repetitive, but it just started to feel repetitive. and that's not a negative. I've put 50 hours into the damn thing. That's probably why. It's not a bad racer. Not the best in the series at all, but not bad. Not bad. Yeah, so next game I started playing was Concrete Genie. My sister got me this for Christmas. Little indie game. I don't like playing too many games at once. I just like playing one at a time, really. So yeah, I platinumed this though in about 10 hours. It's not bad. Not bad. It's a bit weird, but I enjoyed it. And I've just started playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm not really a big multiplayer fan. I'm a single player. I usually play these for the campaign, but if I'm ever going to play multiplayer, it will be Call of Duty. So I will give it a blast. So, and but the campaign, I'm really enjoying it. It's the best looking COD by a mile. Just looks really, really good. So yeah, this is the first one I've bought since Ghosts as well. But I'm really enjoying it. Can't wait to get back into the game and then do it all again on veteran mode, which I do with every Call of Duty I buy. Now, when I was saying at the start of the video, I've got a little plan for the channel. Basically, I'm just looking on doing a weekly movie talk video every week, and it's just basically gonna be all the movie news that's happened. But I've wrote some stuff down that happened in February. So basically this will give you an idea of what the video is going to be like. So at the start of the month we got the trailer for Spiral, which is a spin-off of the Saw franchise, and Chris Rock in that movie with Samuel L. Jackson. It's really good, you know. Interesting to see Chris Rock's take on that. I think he's written it. I don't know if he's directing it, but he's definitely in the movie. And when I watched the trailer and all the Saw music came on in the background, you know, the hair stood up on the back of my neck because I love the score for that film and the theme tune, and it just brought a few memories back. Even though I just watched Jigsaw, but you know, looks like a fresh new take, an interesting take. So I'm looking forward to it, and maybe that can start another franchise called Spiral. Who knows? Now we also had the Oscars. Joaquin Phoenix won the Best Actor. No one could have won that in my opinion apart from him, because he was absolutely amazing as Joker. Arthur Fleck in that movie. Parasite won Best Picture. Probably deserved. In my opinion it should be Joker, but I can see why it's won it, because it's half genius. It's a half genius film. You know, it's like nothing I've seen before, and I'm really sorry I forgot the director's name, but he won Best Director, so well done to him and his, you know, all his cast and crew that worked on that film. I think they won 4 Oscars in the end. Yeah, deserved. You know, apart from Joker, I see why it's won. I can see why it's won. So that seems like so long ago now, the Oscars. That's why I want to do this as a weekly thing. Now, we got the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre announced. Don't know anything about it apart from that it's been announced, and I can't wait. So yeah, you know what? It's my favourite horror movie ever, the original. But I haven't seen every movie in the franchise. I haven't seen part 3 or 4, so I have to get them watched. But one day I will review the whole franchise anyway. Maybe closer to the time that film comes out. Looking forward to that. We also got the Batman suit images. Yeah, looks alright. You know, I can see where they're going with it. Looking forward to seeing Robert Pattinson in that movie. That'll probably be my number one, or if not number one, very high on the list, most anticipated movies for 2021. I can see that being right up there. So, in fact, if they do RoboCop Returns, that'll probably be the only film that gets that number 1 spot above that. So, we also got a Candyman poster and trailer. I'm not sure. I did like what I seen. It just looks... Well, I like the way it's going back to Cabrini Green. And, you know, it's keeping in touch with the first film. I think it's a sequel, some sort of sequel. The main guy in it is in Black Mirror, season 5. And he's a fantastic actor. So I'm glad they've gone with him. I forgot his name. It's a mad name he's got. But yeah, interesting. You know, we need to... It's got Jordan Peele's name all over it, but he didn't direct it. So we have to remember who the director is, and I haven't remembered, but I know it's a woman called Mia something. So yeah, but I think Jordan Peele's wrote it and stuff. It'd be interesting. I do feel like Jordan Peele is slightly overrated though, sorry, I just do. Get Out was average in my opinion, and I thought Us was actually a better film, so. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to Candyman. It's mine, again, if you go on my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2020, you will see that high on the list as well. And don't forget the link is below for that. We also got James Mangold is going to direct the new Indiana Jones movie. Now, I think that's a good choice because he makes some brilliant films. Three Sense of Humour was a fantastic western, modern western in my opinion. He's made Ford vs Ferrari. And what was the other one? Oh, it Walk the Line. I'm a big fan of that. So, not a bad choice at all. He's a good director, very good director, and I'm interested to see what he can do with Indiana Jones 5. So, yeah, so basically I was just going to do like a new movie talk video like that I've just done, but probably go a bit more in depth on the movie related news. But that's just a small example of something I might do every week. Now, I'm sorry about my throat, it's really doing me head in. Now, my plans for March, movies that I'm going to watch and review. I've got 5 here that I'm probably definitely going to go and see and review. So, the first one is Spencer Confidential, and I won't be going to see that because it's on Netflix. I can watch it from the comfort of my own home. Looks good, but I would not watch the trailer because it looks like it shows the whole movie, and I hate it when Netflix do that. They always do it. They done it with Murder Mystery with Adam Sandler in, and I watched the film right after the trailer and felt like I'd seen the whole thing in the trailer. So, yeah, I don't advise you to watch the trailer. If you do, watch about 20 seconds of it. I'm planning on going to see Onward as well, the new Disney Pixar film, because it's Disney Pixar, isn't it? But I did have a chance to go and see that Saturday, but I was just really busy. They only had it on for one day here, but it releases worldwide next week, and I'll probably go and see it. Another movie, Bloodshot. I don't know much about the character, I'm not going to lie. I'm not into... I like comic book films, but I'm not big into comics, so I don't really know much about him. Vin Diesel, could be good. Who knows? I think it's based on the comic. Correct me if I'm wrong. A Quiet Place 2 is probably the #1 spot on my to go and see this month, but I'll make a confession with you now, I have not seen A Quiet Place 1. So it's coming to Netflix on the 13th of March. I will definitely watch that in preparation for the second one. And the other one, I'll probably definitely go and see this, but I'm not looking forward to it. I haven't seen the animated version, and that is Mulan. I don't know why I'm not looking forward to it. I don't know. But I'll probably definitely go and see it and review it anyway. I'll try and watch the animated version before that. And there's 2 films here where it's got question marks over or more. Look, I said I was going to definitely see 4 movies in January, and I had 2 maybes. In the end, I went to see 8. So, yeah, I'll probably will go and see these. This is Escape from Pretoria with Daniel Radcliffe in. Prison drama. I'm always up for that. And the other one is The Hunt. I'm not expecting big things from it though at all. Like a horror movie about people being hunted by other hunters and stuff in the middle of nowhere. Trailers give a lot away, but I'll probably go and see it. Now, basically, obviously, if something else comes on the cinema, I'll go and see that and review it too. But from what I've looked up, them 6, was it 7? Yeah, 7 releases this month. I'm gonna try and definitely watch and review for you guys. So, yeah, look forward to them. Now, I want to do a horror revisited or a cinema revisited playlist, load of videos, basically just going back to films and reviewing them, but I just don't know the best way to go about it. So say I do The Lost Boys, I don't know whether to just review it or go in depth and pick it apart and say everything I like about it, everything I don't like about it, and still give it a score at the end. But I'm thinking more about going in depth on it, and you know, mainly films that I know a lot about, and that's a film I've seen like 20 times. So yeah, if you watch me top 10 personal favourite movies, I'll leave the link below. You will know that is on there. So, but it's not just gonna be hot revisited. Like maybe I'll just one day go back and review Joker, pick it apart, everything I like about it and stuff. Just an example. I just don't know the best way to make them videos just yet. So now in June it's my wedding, so I can't really do this right now, but I'm planning after June to get a brilliant camera, you know, a really good camera, do some better quality videos, you know, get some great editing software so I can improve the quality in my videos. Now, looking back at my first couple of reviews, they're not great, I'll admit it, but I think the last few I've done, I do feel like I'm getting better. I'm still nowhere near where I want to be, but I do feel like I'm getting better with the reviews, and I've started editing so it's close cuts to where I'm talking. There's not really any breathers in there, so I do think I'm improving with the videos. I'm hoping you are all enjoying it, but I do plan for you guys to get better with better quality, better camera, better editing. I'm going to try and insert movie clips in there and stuff. So yeah, progress. It's all about progress. Now, I just want to say before I go, thank you to every single person who subscribes to this channel. It means the world to me. Everyone who watches these videos. I didn't expect to have over 100 subscribers in my first couple of months. And, you know, watching that subscriber count go up, it just means the world to me. It really does. Twitter and Facebook, I don't care really how many people follow me or how many friends I've got on there, but there's something about your subscribers going up. It really is. It's just heartwarming to see your channel grow. So, yeah, you know what? My only regret about this YouTube is not starting it earlier. So, I've got no regrets whatsoever. I love doing these videos, and I'm just glad that people take the time to comment underneath and, you know, give me some positive feedback. I haven't had one bad comment yet. I'm expecting it, but, you know, I haven't had one bad comment. Everyone's been so nice. You know, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Honestly, it means the world to me. And if you've got this far in the video, you know, just a big thanks. So everyone who shares my videos on Twitter, you know, usually get the usual suspects, but thank you so much, guys. You know, it really does mean the world to me. And I want to maybe do a competition in the near future, just to give something back to you guys, you know, like win some movie related stuff off me or something, you know, and I won't make it a little prize. I'll go out and get something good, but yeah, that's plans for the future, and just to give something back to you guys, and we can all get involved in a little competition. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. Honestly, I've got the best subscribers, so thanks. And that is it, I think. Yeah. So look out for more videos. I've got a Blu-ray update coming up as my next video. Probably put that on tomorrow. But I've only picked up 10 titles this month. I usually pick up about 20 to 30, but yeah, I'll do it anyway. And you know, just look forward to more videos. I hope more reviews coming. You know, more top 10s or whatever. So thank you so much, guys. And I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. See you later.